You think you're in control, but in the bedroom, things aren't always what they seem. She doesn't yell, she doesn't beg. Yet, you find yourself saying yes to things you swore you'd never agree to. That's not romance, that's dark psychology. In this video, we're going to expose 6 subtle and powerful ways women control men in the bedroom. This isn't about sex. This is about control, and once you see it, you'll never unsee it. A man speaks with words. A woman speaks with silence. When she goes quiet, she creates a void, and that void pulls you in. Suddenly you're chasing, apologizing for things you didn't do, trying to reconnect emotionally just to restore balance. But here's the truth. She isn't mad. She's setting the stage. Because silence makes you anxious, and anxiety makes you obedient. It's a power play disguised as mood. This isn't an accident. This is strategy, emotional mirroring. B-roll, woman subtly copying a man's body language, then shifting slightly to control the rhythm. You laugh, she laughs. You go cold, she freezes. You open up, she softens. You think you're leading, but she's matching you until she flips the script. That's emotional mirroring, a subconscious psychological tactic. It builds trust. It makes you feel connected. But the real purpose, to understand your rhythm and then replace it with hers. It's not manipulation, it's control without you ever knowing it. B-roll. Woman giving praise when he acts a certain way, pulling back affection when he doesn't. She tells you you're strong when you protect her. She calls you smart when you follow her advice. She rewards you with love, attention, intimacy when you behave how she wants. This is classic behavioral psychology. We're wired for reward, and women, consciously or not, use this to train behavior, just like Pavlov trained dogs. The moment you start changing your behavior to earn her love, you're no longer the one in charge. Delayed intimacy equals power to the power of, she never says no. She just says, not now. She delays touch, affection, and closeness until you comply. And here's what's dangerous. You don't feel rejected. You feel hopeful, so you try harder. You become more obedient. You walk the emotional tightrope just to earn what used to be natural. That's not seduction. That's psychological reinforcement. She's training you to associate obedience with intimacy. Vulnerability as leverage. You think strength is power. In female psychology, vulnerability is the ultimate weapon. When a woman shows raw emotion, sadness, tears, anxiety, it disarms the male brain. Men are wired to protect, and smart women know this. When she shows weakness, it pulls your defenses down. Suddenly, you feel like the bad guy. You compromise, you submit. But here's the twist. That vulnerability may be real, but it's also being used. She controls the rhythm. Control isn't about domination. It's about rhythm. And in the bedroom, rhythm is everything. Who speaks first? Who moves first? Who pauses longer? Who gives in? It all builds emotional momentum, and the one who sets the rhythm controls the outcome. Women are masters of rhythm. They slow down when they want to heighten the tension. They speed up when they want to confuse you, and they stop altogether to make you beg. You thought it was all about touch, about words, about attraction, but the real game is psychological. The woman who understands these tactics doesn't need to raise her voice or demand her way. She simply shifts her tone, her rhythm, her silence. And And just like that, she becomes the one in control. If you found truth in this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who still thinks he's the one running the show.